Man, another video. We're finna get into it, y'all. 7 signs an evil spirit is blinding you. You know, a lot of y'all being blinded by. Let me move this out the way. I don't want to get in the way. My cup, peanut cup. But anyway, 7 signs that an evil spirit is blinding you. All right, so first of all, I want y'all to subscribe to my Instagram. We got videos going up on there. We got 2 videos like slowly trending. We got a video at 46,000 views and a video at 13,000, man. They both just going up, man. I appreciate the support, man. Subscribe to my Instagram, cole.manxx. All right, y'all. So I appreciate that. Let's get into it, y'all. First of all, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, y'all share this video, and also too, man, donate. Don't hate, guys. All right, so we're finna get into it. 7 signs an evil spirit is blinding you. Number 1, you put yourself down. Guys, if you are putting yourself down, that's the demonic spirit that's working through you, not working through nobody else. You know, it ain't no blaming in this situation. If you putting yourself down, it's because of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's because you don't want to do the shadow work. You know, you don't want to grow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want to grow, man. Excuse me. My bad, y'all. You gotta want to grow in life to see, to reap the fruits of your labor. All right, guys. So you guys gotta understand that. So growth is very, very important. You putting yourself down, that's a demon that's telling you you can't do it. That's a demon that's telling you, I'm mad right now. I'm depressed right now. You know what I'm saying? That's a demon, man. This is why you need to have goals, guys. You need to have goals and stop putting yourself down. You need to start saying positive things. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You know what I'm saying? You need to say positive stuff, man. A lot of y'all be saying negative stuff to yourself. And you wonder why you can't do what you need to do. It's because you putting yourself down. You already told yourself, look, I can't do it. Your words have power. You know what I'm saying? Words give life. You know what I'm saying? It all comes from your mind. The mind, it controls the body. So you guys gotta understand, man, when you putting yourself down, all that negative talk, all that negative self-hate, all that type of stuff, guys, that's a demonic spirit that's working through you. Alright? You need to rebuke that spirit. You need to get rid of that spirit. Because you can do all things through God who strengthens you, man. You gotta believe that. You gotta know that you have the power of God. You have the power of God that's within you. You know what I'm saying? So you guys gotta understand that, man. Stop putting yourself down. Alright? You ain't the only one, that feel that way when really you supposed to be feeling. See, you had a low vibration when you put yourself down. But when you had a high vibration when you think that you can do it. Get some confidence, man. If you got to work out to get that confidence, go ahead. If you got to eat better to get that confidence, go ahead. If you got to pray to get that confidence, go ahead. Do what you need to do to stop putting yourself down. All right, guys. If you need God to get that confidence, that's what you really need. Accept God in your life. All right, guys. So you stop putting yourself down. Number 2, you gaslight people. This is another sign an evil spirit is blinding you. You gaslighting people. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you gaslighting people, you putting the blame on them. You make it seem like it's not your fault, but really it is your fault. You know what I'm saying? You try to make it seem like it's somebody else's fault. You blame shifting and all this type of stuff. That's a demonic spirit that's working through you. A lot of people are doing this, guys. Gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it seem like they're not doing wrong when they really is doing wrong. If somebody point out what you're doing wrong and you cannot say I'm sorry, you cannot own up to your bad decisions, and you blame shift and you blaming them and all this type of stuff, that's a demonic spirit. That's an evil person. That's a sick-minded person. A lot of people are like this, guys. Constantly gaslighting. Don't want to take full responsibility of what that they doing wrong. Trying to blame somebody else. No. When you get caught doing wrong, it is what it is. The Bible says what's hidden in the light, it's gonna be revealed. You know what I'm saying? What's hidden in the dark gonna come to the light. You guys gotta understand this, man. So all this gaslighting, you need to quit that. When you gaslight, you're not taking full responsibility for your actions. And you wonder why you can't grow. You wonder why you stagnant. You wonder why you're going through things. You wonder why things are not really going right in your life. Because you gaslighting people. blame shifting, doing all this stuff, trying to manipulate people. That's an evil demonic spirit. That's the demonic fallen angel spirit, man. Get rid of that spirit and get God in your life so you can hold yourself accountable, so you can grow. All right, guys. Number 3, a sign an evil spirit is blind to you. You doing drugs constantly. This is another sign that the evil spirit is blind to you. You doing drugs constantly, man. Drugs, when you doing drugs constantly, it takes you out of your solving capacity. It pulls you away from you. It pulls you away from the God that's to you. It pulls you away from solving your own problems. It pulls you away from your problems, guys. When something pulls you away from your problems, how you gonna do the shadow work? You can't do this. You can't complete the shadow work if you're doing drugs to try to pull yourself away from your problems. You can't grow. You putting yourself at a low vibration. You putting yourself down. A lot of y'all are doing this, guys. Y'all don't understand that the drugs is not helping you. It's destroying you. It's pulling you down. It's keeping you stagnant. It got a demonic stronghold on your mind. You guys need to understand this, man, when it comes down to these drugs. So you guys got to understand, man, that this is another sign that evil spirit is blinding you, man. That's a spirit. That's a demonic spirit, man. Rebuke that spirit. Get that spirit out of you. That spirit of doing drugs. You're not really being yourself, right? You're not being natural. When something is bothering you, something that's more natural is like lifting weights, or exercising, or doing something else, focusing on your purpose. Take that energy and do something positive with it. All right, not something negative. All right, guys. Number 4, you all about your ego. This is another sign the evil spirit is blinding you. You all about your ego, guys. And yeah, we all have ego. I know y'all gonna say, well, we all got ego. Yeah, we do. But when it gets to the point where your ego, is worldly, it's causing you to sin. It's coming before God. You about yourself, right? God is not first. That's when it becomes a problem, guys. That's when your ego becomes a problem. That's the demonic spirit is using you. You feel like you're better than everybody else. You think you know it all. You Mrs. Know It All, Mr. Know It All. That's your ego. That's a demonic spirit. That's an evil spirit that's blinding you. Nobody know it all. In this life, we forever learning. Because we all going through our own personal experiences. And we're going to go through experiences that we never been through before. So we can learn from them. So we all growing, guys. And there's no such thing as Mr. Know It All, Mrs. Know It All. Or nobody better than everybody. Nobody's better than nobody else. Because up under God, God, He see us. We are all up under God. We His children. Right? Yeah, the devil got his children as well. Some people, they not God's children. They're the devil's children, right? But I'm talking about, people, I'm just talking about just in general. We all up under God. Nobody's better than nobody, right? God's the Alpha. He's the Omega. Spitting facts, brother. I appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate it, man. He's the Alpha. He's the Omega. He the finisher. He the first and the last. You know what I'm saying? He's the king. Alright, guys? So, when your ego get too big, that's the evil spirit is blinding you. Alright, guys? Number 5, you do anything to get your way. Meaning, I'm talking about anything just to get your way. You doing stuff outside your morals. You doing evil things. Scamming. Selling drugs. Being manipulative. Right? Lying. Cheating. Stealing. You doing anything just to get your way in life. That's the evil spirit that's blinding you. Trust me. You're going to have to pay for that spiritually. God going to show you His wrath. Your day coming. God going to rain on you. Trust me. He going to rain on you. It ain't going to be funny either. When God rain on you, man. Rain on your life. Because of the evil stuff that you're doing to try to get your way. When you don't have to necessarily do that. Just to win in life, right? Because, like I said, the people that's doing anything to get anything, selling your body, right? Doing wicked stuff, trying to use makeup to deceive men, right? Like I said, selling drugs. You a man selling drugs, doing, I'm not saying just men just sell drugs, right? It can be women, anybody can be selling drugs, right? That's the evil spirit that's binding you. You don't know. You don't notice that because that's how you was taught to get it. But that ain't how you supposed to get it, man. I'm trying to tell you. That's a demonic spirit that's inside of you. When you want to do the wrong thing, you don't want to do the right thing. That's not of God. That's of Satan. And a lot of y'all think that that's right or you right when you wrong. You don't want to take accountability for when you wrong. Yeah, it's harder to do. Yeah, it take more energy to do right, but the blessing is it's gonna be sustained, right? You're gonna be able to keep the blessing if you're doing what's right. So you guys gotta understand, man. When you're doing anything to get your way, you don't have no morals, no integrity. God got something for you. That's the evil spirit that's binding you. You're gonna have to pay for that spiritually. All right, guys. Number 6, you are a liar. Another sign an evil spirit is binding you. You are a liar. You cannot stop lying. All you do is lie, lie, lie. You a pathological liar, right? This sign that evil spirit is living within you. Well, if you lying to get your way, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you lying to manipulate people. That's the evil spirit, guys. A lot of y'all don't understand that. You don't have to lie. Why you gotta lie for? People don't respect liars. You're gonna lose a lot of people not gonna trust you when they find out that they don't lie to you. Trying to tell you. I mean, excuse me. A lot of people not gonna trust you when they find out that you don't lie to them. All right, guys. So you guys gotta understand that, man. That's the evil spirit, being a liar. I can't stand liars, man. It ain't no point in lying to me. It ain't no point. Another sign the evil spirit is binding you. You like drama. You like drama, man. That's the evil spirit is binding you. 9 times out of 10, you miserable. 9 times out of 10, you struggling in some sort of area. You're not happy with your life. That's the evil spirit is binding you. Use you to create drama. You can't get out of people's business. You always in somebody's business. You like drama. That's what a person that does that like drama. You guys gotta understand that, man. People that like peace, they're not worried about what somebody else got going on. They worry about what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? They worry about what God got going on, so they can have something going on, which is God giving them a purpose so they can fulfill that, right? But guys, man, if you like drama, that's the evil spirit using you. So if you men, you women out here that's liking drama, it's just an evil spirit that's working through you. Like I said, a lot of people that like drama, they're not happy with their life. Probably not happy where they at financially. But you got to get rid of that drama, man. It's not worth it. You're going to get up in some very, very negative situations. Worrying about getting caught up in drama. You need to get caught up in God instead of drama. All right? When you get some God in your life, you'll like peace. And then you wonder why you attract other people that's evil too. Because you got an evil spirit working within you. You like negativity. That's what drama come with, right? So you guys got to stop, man. You got to better your life. You got to better your mindset. My stomach growling. I said I just got off from work. I'm ready to eat, but I just had to drop this, man. I just had to drop this. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys got some advice. I hope it helps you. I hope that encourages you in some sort of way, man. It's cold, man. I'm out.